Today in this video, we'll talk about variance of a random variable. In our last video, we talked about how to find expectation of a random variable. So we will be using everything that we have studied in the previous video here in variance of a random variable. So let's start. Let x be a random variable with mean mu is equal to expectation of x. This we have already seen that expectation or mean of random variable is represented by mu. Then variance of x is equal to expectation of x minus mu square or expectation of x minus expectation of x square. So we are basically first finding this term and then finding its expectation. Right? So this is basically how we find variance of any random variable x, be it a continuous random variable or be it a discrete random variable. So now let's see what alternate formulas do we have for it. Now variance of x is also equal to expectation of x square minus 2 mu x plus mu square. From where did we get this formula? We can simply say using a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So using this formula, we have simply written this as expectation of x minus mu whole square is also equal to expectation of x square minus 2 mu x plus mu square. And since there's a minus sign over here, so this is a minus b and this sign also becomes a minus sign. Then next, variance of x is also equal to, now we are simply taking expectation of individual term because we know that expectation of two random variables, if we want to sum them up, if we want an expectation of sum of two random variables, then we can simply find expectation of each random variable and then add them like this. Expectation of x plus y is equal to expectation of x plus expectation of y. So similarly, we have taken individual expectations, that is expectation of x square minus 2 mu. Expectation of x, since this is a constant now, we have fixed value this mu. So this is now this plus mu square because mu square is again a constant. So now variance of x is simply equal to, solving this, we know this expectation of x is also mu. So this is 2 minus 2 mu square. So this plus mu square is also equal to minus mu square. So this is the expectation of x square minus mu square. So basically these are the two formulas that we have for variance. Now let's see what happens if we talk about a discrete random variable. That what exactly is the formula for a discrete random variable? Now we already know that variance of any random variable x is simply equal to expected value of x minus mu whole square. Right? We already know about it. But now let's see that how to expand it. Now if you want to find its expectation, it's very simple. First of all, x minus mu square, then we'll multiply it by its probability p1 plus x2 minus mu square into p2 plus so on. We'll do this till n terms are there, so xn minus mu to the power 2 into pn, right? So from here we can simply say that this is equal to summation of xi minus mu whole square into pi, where I ranges from 1 to n. And similarly, using this formula, we can say that variance of x is equal to expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. So this is simply equal to summation of xi square pi, because x square, so it's like x square, and pi is the probability. To find expectation is simply multiply each term by probability and add them up, 1 to n. This we have already learned in expectation as well. Minus expectation of x is simply summation xi pi, where I ranges from 1 to n, and then we'll simply take its square. So this is the formula for variance of x for any discrete random variable. Similarly, now for continuous distribution. When we have a continuous distribution, we already know that variance of x is equal to expectation of x square minus mu square. So expectation of x, what will it be? We'll integrate it from minus infinity to infinity. Now variable is x square, so we'll simply multiply by x square into f of x dx. What is f of x over here? Let's describe it. Let f of x be the PDF, probability density function for variable or for random variable x, right? So we know that in order to find expectation of x square, we'll simply multiply f of x with x square and integrate it from minus infinity to infinity, right? Because we are summing each and every probability over here in the interval minus infinity to infinity. And then we know that mu square simply minus infinity to infinity again, and it's expectation of x. So expectation of x means x into PDF of x into dx, and then now we'll square this up entire term. So this is simply the formula for variance of x for any continuous distribution, right? So this is how basically we can describe this up. Alternatively, if you want to put in this formula, then variance of x is also equal to expected value of x minus mu whole square. So this is also equal to integration from minus infinity to infinity x minus mu, then we'll multiply it by its PDF into dx. So when we will square term is also there because this is a square term. So yeah, from we'll integrate this x minus mu square into fx dx from minus infinity to infinity. This will also give us the variance for any continuous distribution, right? So now let's see what are the properties of a variance. If x1 to xn are independent random variables with finite mean, then variance of x1 plus x2 till so on till xn is equal to variance of x1 plus variance of x2 till so on till variance of xn. Please note one point, that here we are saying that all these events are independent, or all these random variables are independent to each other. If these are not independent, then in that case this formula for variance of sum is not valid. So now if a is a constant, let's suppose, then in that case variance of ax is simply equal to a square variance of x. So simply we are simply taking out the constant and squaring that term up. If a is a constant, then variance of x plus a is equal to variance of x. So we are simply saying that this plus term does not affect our variance. These properties somewhere we have already seen when we were talking about variance for normal distributions, right? Not for probability distributions, for a continuous series, discrete series, for all those simple mean variance. We have already seen these formulas. If a and b are constants, then combining these two, that then variance of ax plus b is equal to, we know this constant will not impact our variance, so this is not there, and this is a, so this is a square variance x, right? So now let's discuss an example where we are saying a random variable x has the following probability distribution. X can assume values -1 with probability 1 by 3, 0 with probability 1 by 6, 1 with probability 1 by 6, and 2 with probability 1 by 3. So now, first of all, the question says to find the variance of x. So what is variance of x? Variance of x is simply equal to expected value of x square minus expected value of x whole square. So first of all, expected value of x square we need to find. So what is this? This is simply summation xi square pi, I ranges from 1 to n. See, this we have already seen over here also, that expected value of x square is this term, right? So we have simply written it over here. So now this is simply equal to -1 square into 1 by 3, right? Plus 0 square into 1 by 6 plus 1 square into again 1 by 6 plus 2 square into 1 by 3. So now solving this will give us, this is 1 by 3 plus 0 plus 1 by 6 plus 4 by 3. So this is simply 11 by 6, right? Taking the LCM, we have got this as 11 by 6. Now we need to find expected value of x, that is simply summation xi pi, which is equal to -1 into 1 by 3 plus 0 into 1 by 6 plus 1 into 1 by 6 plus 2 into 1 by 3. So now solving it out, this is -1 by 3 plus 0 plus 1 by 6 plus 2 by 3. So this becomes 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3. So this is simply our half. Now we have got these two. So from here we can say the variance of x is equal to 11 by 6 minus half square, which is equal to 11 by 6 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to, taking the LCM, this will give us LCM as 12. So from here, this is simply 22 minus 3, which is 19 by 12. So next question states is simply variance of x plus 4. Now we know that variance of x plus 4 is simply variance of x. So which is equal to 19 by 12. Question number 3 simply asks us variance of 2x. So now variance of 2x we know is simply equal to 2 square variance of x, that is 4 into 19 by 12. So this becomes simply our 19 by 3. Right? So this is how we find the variance for any probability distribution that is discrete. Right? Next, now let's talk about how to find variance for random variable with continuous distribution having PDF, where f of x is equal to 2x when it ranges from 0 to 1 and 0 otherwise. Right? So again, now let's start with variance of x. So for variance of x, we simply know the formula, and the formula states expected value of x square minus expected value of x. Again, expected value of x square is minus infinity to infinity x square into f of x dx. So now putting in the values, from here we can simply say that let's split it from minus infinity to 0, x square into f of x dx plus 0 to 1 x, this x square is, x square into f of x dx, and then again we'll split it from 1 to infinity, x square into f of x dx. Now putting in the values, this function is 0, so this whole term becomes 0. Now this is 0 to 1, x square, f of x over here is 2x dx, plus, now this is also 0 over here, so this becomes 0. Why 0? Because f of x is 0 otherwise. So this becomes 0, so this entire term will become 0. So now this is equal to integration from 0 to 1, 2x cube dx. So again, which is equal to simply 2x to the power 4 upon 4, 1 to 0, which is equal to simply 2 by 4 or half. Next we need to find is expected value of x. So which is again minus infinity to infinity x into f of x dx. Now, so again let's split it out. So splitting it out, we know we'll split it as minus infinity to 0, x into f of x dx, plus then 0 to 1, x into f of x dx, plus 1 to infinity, x into f of x dx. Now many of you must be thinking why we are splitting like this, because we have this range of 0 to 1, right? So this becomes, this is 0 over here, this is also 0. So now this entire terms become 0 to 1, x into f of x is 2x dx. So this becomes 2x square dx within range of 0 to 1. So integrating it, this becomes 2x cube by 3, 1 0, which is 2 by 3. Right? So now variance is simply equal to, we know, half minus 2 by 3 square, which is half minus 4 by 9, which is equal to, taking the LCM, this is 18. So this is 9 minus 8, which is 1 by 18. So variance of x is simply 1 by 18. Next question says that we need to find variance of x plus 2. So variance of x plus 2 we know is variance of x. So this is equal to again 1 by 18. Question number 3 states variance of 5x. This we know is 5 square variance of x. So this becomes 25 by 18. Right? So basically this is how we find variance for a discrete and a continuous series data. right? You can easily observe it. I hope you like this video. Do subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.